All right, everybody. It's time for a March 5th, Thursday, ride recap. Today was brutal. There's no other way to put it. I stayed an extra night in Lake City because behind the storm that I was waiting out, the winds were out of the west. Yesterday at 20 to 25 miles an hour. I did not want to fight that much of a headwind yesterday, so I spent an extra day in a cheap motel. Tonight I got a campsite in Madison, Florida, right off of I-10. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not traveling I-10, obviously. I'm on a bicycle. Anyways, I've got my hoodie, or my hood up, because the gnats are horrible right here. After I finish this video, I'm going to wrap things up and crawl up inside the tent. But the wind wasn't much better today. 15 to 20 miles an hour headwind all day long. But I'm impressed with myself. I got really frustrated. Just, maybe frustrated is the wrong word. I don't know. I just get in a bad headspace when I'm just pedaling, and it's as hard as I can. And getting nowhere, it seems. But I did almost 50 miles today. I did like 48 miles. So that's nothing to sneeze at. Fighting that much of a headwind, pulling a heavily loaded trailer with a bunch of gear. So, all in all, not bad. Just really struggled to fight that headwind all day long. And I'm exhausted. Glad I found a campground. Not really all that thrilled that it's going to get down in the 30s tonight, but I can't keep staying in hotels every night. There's no way I can afford that. So I just put on a bunch of clothes, zip myself up in my sleeping bag, and maybe I'll get a really good deep sleep when it's 39 degrees in the morning. What a day. What a trip so far. And it's just started. So, I left home the last week of February. But I started this trip, the official trip, I started on March 2nd. So, 4 days, I've made it from St. Augustine to Madison, Florida. Haven't added up the mileage on that yet, but around 48 miles today. So I'm over 100 miles for the week. I don't know. So where do I go from here? Tomorrow, I'd like to get an early start, even though it's going to be brutally cold. It's going to be in the 30s. And I know, people watching this up north are like, well, 30s is brutally cold, dude. It is for me, dude. I live in Florida. I live in Central Florida. So 30s with any kind of wind is going to feel horrible tomorrow. But the wind forecast is for the wind to be calm in the morning, but cold. So I guess I'll bundle up, try to get an early start, because I need a big mileage day tomorrow. I don't need it, but I want it. I want it. Tomorrow's Friday. If I can get to my friend's house tomorrow, Friday night, then I can spend the whole weekend hanging out with her and her kids. It'll be the first time on my cross-country trip that I'm going to spend some time with a friend that I haven't seen in a long time, so I'm excited about that. What else does everybody want to know? Been feeling pretty good. Mentally, went through some tough spots today when I was just battling the wind. There was a couple times where I was struggling just to keep the bike moving forward. It was blowing so hard in my face. And then a tractor trailer went by and blew me off the road. Literally. Rode down into the ditch. Luckily, it was not a steep ditch. And I kept upright. I didn't fall. But just a frustrating situation. Trucker didn't do anything wrong. Actually, he gave me plenty of space. So, not fussing about the truck driver. Just really the wind, the weather. Riding on Highway 90 is working out pretty well. So far, 99% of the time, there's a decent shoulder to ride on. Gets a little close sometimes. Still a little unnerving when a tractor trailer goes by too close, but for the most part, most people are giving me plenty of space, which I'm grateful for. Yeah. So, that's where the trip stands right now. Some minor ups and downs. Making progress most every day. It's not a race. Yeah. I think I'll just keep getting better at this as I go along. It's gonna not get easier. I don't know if get easier is the right thing to say, but I'll get better at it, which will make it seem easier maybe. I don't know. Camping at a little camp spot, tent site, behind an old motel. There's some RVs around the perimeter of the property. People are probably sitting in their RVs going, look at this guy talking to himself at the picnic table out there. Yeah, I don't know if this will go on YouTube tonight. I don't think I have that kind of cell signal. I don't have Wi-Fi, so I'll try to post this to TikTok, and then when I can, I'll post more content on YouTube. Yeah. Stay tuned, everybody. Hit like, share. Share my page with whoever you want. Let's get some people watching this. And if you'd like to support me, not that I like asking people for money, but my YouTube channel does have links to my Venmo and my Cash App. You know, if you just feel sorry for an old veteran trying to bicycle across the country, give me $1. Maybe give me a cup of coffee. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have a good time, live my life. Peace out.